Hey everybody, J.M. Manion here with, and if I have to say her name and you don't know who she is, then just turn the interview off right now. So back for another Road to the Pittsburgh Pro.
Here we are again. Almost go time. I'm excited. Woo!
Okay, so Ashley's trying to get another record going here.
Yes. So, well, I want to reach 50 wins eventually by the end of this year, but...
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I was,
But this show in particular, I need to win. I need to win the show because I'd be number 45, but I would be one of the few, I guess, that would be a repeat champ. So that would...
Only one right now.
Yes, so I want to be on that level. So
And she's an OG like you.
She's an OG just like me, so we'll be back.
And in the show.
Yes, and she's here, and I actually we're standing next to each other too.
I saw the lineup. I said to Cassie, it couldn't be more perfect.
Yes, we'll be right next to each other.
And she's actually filming later today. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah, we'll be just missing each other, so I'm excited.
Yeah, you'll be elbow to elbow on stage.
Yes, we will be. Yes, we will be. We won't throw any elbows though. I'll keep that.
Did anybody else see?
No. Just when we're lined up backstage.
Yeah, but the record I was talking about is that Ashley has the record for filming the most at the old gym.
Yes.
Now she's trying to build up her street cred here.
Yes.
But we also figured out that she has filmed more Road 2s, whether it's Road to Pittsburgh, Road to the Arnold, Road to the Olympia, whatever, than any other athlete, male or female.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing because I don't realize these things, but you keep track of it all. And I'm like, oh, so cool. I love breaking records.
I know that.
I'm after all of them, so.
So I'll expect to see that on your profile on Instagram later.
It's very important. It's an important part of my resume.
Yeah.
Very important.
All right, so Ashley, you're back.
I am.
And everybody, and if you don't know, Ashley had some surgery she had to go through. So tell us a little bit what happened.
Yeah, so I was dealing with double vision ever since, well, I've been dealing with 2020, got my eye surgery. A year later, it recessed in one eye. So for a few years here, I was dealing with the double vision 24/7. I couldn't turn it off. And I kept kind of putting it off until the beginning of this year, and I finally got it fixed so I can see much better. I'm fully recovered. Had to miss the Arnold because of it, but that did cause me to, kind of do a little bit of an off season. So I feel fresh, I feel ready, and I feel like I'm bringing in a really good package. So
yeah, I mean, and besides wanting to win this again, she told me that last year's placing just hasn't sat well with her for a year, because it's a 1-point decision.
1-point decision keeps me up at night. I want that point back. I'm here to get that point.
So she basically did her warm-up at the Clash, which she won again.
Yes, I won that one. That was number 44. And now I'm here. But I'm glad I did that because I got some great feedback from the judges. So coming into a big show, I didn't want to go into a big show just as my first show of the season because I was unsure. After taking some time off, it's like, will I be ready? What's my conditioning going to be like? Because I'm, always used to kind of being in the mix with competing. So taking that time off, I was like a little bit unsure, like, oh, do I still have it? And I'm glad that I did the Clash because I got great feedback with the physique and I got a little more of my confidence back too. Got the rust off a bit. I was a bit rusty.
Well, as you said, you could actually see the stage clearly.
Yes, I can see the stage so much clearly. My depth perception is much better. So things aren't moving around. I like to describe it as, for somebody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, is if you when you were a kid and you spin around like 5 times and you stop and everything moves and it's double. That's what I was seeing for years. So it's much better now. I see.
Or kind of like you said last year on the Olympia stage when they pumped the fog out there.
Oh, that makes it worse. Anytime there's like fog or even the strobe lights, that makes it even, I'm like, whoa. Or even when I'm tired, it makes it worse too, obviously. But yeah, I'm good to go now. I'm so happy I did it. It just, everything's so much clearer. I see in high def. It's great.
Yeah. Well, I remember when we were doing the photo shoot last year, and you were saying about how you can't even drive a car. Yeah,
I have to wear the special glasses to drive the car, but they're very heavy and thick, so I would never wear those on stage or even do cardio in it because it would hurt my nose because it would bump up and down. So
would you look like Charlie Sheen from Major League? He had the black glasses with the white tape in the middle.
Probably, but even thicker. They were so thick because my eyes are already bad. I'm like a negative 6.5 anyway, so that plus the prism for the double was like, is not good. So anyway, my eyes are so much better and I'm so happy. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Okay. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. I mean, she's pretty much done everything, and she is still our only 3-time IFBB Pro League Bikini Olympia champion, too.
Yeah. Maybe I can make that 4 someday.
We've talked about that.
Yeah, I'm still waiting, I'm still waiting. I'm still trying for it. A lot of people don't think because they think that, I'm trying to hit 50 once, but no. There's special shows that take me to that number that are equally as important. So this is one of those very special, important shows, and I want this one so bad. It would be number 45. So that in itself is a little milestone, and it would just make me really happy, get my year started right. So.
Yeah. Now, the Olympia is back in Vegas. So how far away do you live from Resorts World?
25 minutes, I think. I live kind of on the...
But that's nothing for Vegas.
That's nothing for Vegas. That is nothing.
Yeah.
And everything's there, and I'm familiar with the environment. No time zone changes. My sleep schedule stays the same, so that's great.
And I don't know if everybody saw the post today, which we've reposted. The VIP tickets for the Olympia are now sold out. Okay, and today is May 8th. Okay, May 8th, and the VIP is sold out already.
That's insane, but that's good. Do you see how many people are excited about our sport? That is fantastic. It is still so far in advance, and it's sold out. So it gets me so excited, so much hype around it. It's and it's going to be in my hometown of Vegas.
Yeah, I've had so many people go, when are they going to move the Olympia to the Sphere?
Oh, I've never even been in it, but that would be cool. I saw some videos.
Yeah, from all the concerts we've seen there, from U2 and everything else, it looks like it would be wild.
Yeah, it would be. Maybe someday.
Yeah, they could maybe on the outside they could even be showing the contest.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Well, Resorts World has that on the outside too.
Yeah, they do. It's pretty epic in Vegas.
Yeah.
It does. I like the Orlando, but man, it doesn't have the same vibe as Vegas.
It's like
tradition.
But I mean, yeah, the Olympia's been in Vegas more than any other city, and it's associated with Vegas.
Exactly. And I mean, for all I know,
Back when you were winning.
Yeah, I was always in Vegas from what I know, except for the years of the COVID and of course last year, but I'm happy it's back. And I'm sure a lot of people are too.
Yeah.
I think as a spectator, it's probably more fun to go to Vegas.
And Vegas has now become basically the new mecca for bodybuilding.
I was just talking about that. Yeah, I feel like it used to be Venice and now it happens to be Vegas, and I just moved at the right time because it's like...
They kept the V in the name.
Yeah, there you go. And so it's just so many cool little bodybuilding gyms are around, and pros, there's so many pros and seminars. I'm always doing seminars.
Olympia champions there, living there.
Exactly, Olympia champions. And a lot of shows take place in Vegas as well, like a lot of Spectrum muscle contests take place in Vegas. So that's kind of cool too.
Yeah. So what gym do you train at?
Oh, I
Or
train.
do you bounce around?
Well, I bounce around a little bit, but I will say I mostly train at my Team Elite Physique headquarter gym because I work there too, and I get trained there, so it makes sense. So I'll do that.
So, like the MPC Photo Gym, that's a private facility.
It's a private facility, yes. But I also like the Dragon's Lair too, and Planet Fitness sometime and be holding it down when I'm in a pinch for time because it's really close to my house. I just walk there, so
Do you wear purple when you go there?
I don't, and I do not set off the lunk alarm either. So I'm a good gym goer.
Okay. Everybody back here is like, what?
Yeah. I'm not grunting too hard at the gym, so
Well, good to know.
yes.
All right. So, Ashley, there's not a whole lot that we haven't covered over the years. I tell people years ago when we stood in front of this wall at the old gym, you used to say that you were going to become the Dexter Jackson of bikini, and people didn't pay attention until you did it.
Yeah, I do. I get flattered when people compare me that way. Although I will say it's a little bit of an apples and oranges. I do realize as a bodybuilder, the path is much more difficult. But for bikini, I want to be that name. I want to be that one.
And she's always stressed that she's never had an undefeated season.
Exactly. That's never happened. So yeah, even when I won the Olympias back in 2013, 14, 15, it would be one show or two shows at least that I wouldn't get. But
Well, I could be a jerk and say something, but I won't.
okay. Now everyone's like, what is it, JM? Why aren't you going to
She
tell
could
me?
win the Olympia, but she couldn't win the Pittsburgh Pro.
It took me a few more years to win the Pittsburgh Pro, but I finally did, and I got a taste of that Pittsburgh Pro victory, and I won it again. So let's see.
Well, After the third time that you didn't win it, we'll put it that nicely.
I almost gave up.
You became spicy, Ashley.
I did. I was like,
She literally told me, "I'm not doing your father's show ever again."
I mean, did I say it like that though?
Pretty much.
I'd like to think I was a little nicer about it, but I don't know.
We've known each other so long.
The one with the good memory, I can't push back. You're probably right, but
So a couple of years ago, I finally called her out again
yeah. So he called me back.
on Instagram.
Yes, and I accepted, and I'm glad I did. So
You literally sent me a text. You went, "Really?" in all capital letters.
Was it the one that I thought you forgot about me? He did a call out video and he put me last, and I'm like, why did he tag me in this? I'm like, I think you forgot about me. And then at the end, you said me. I was like, oh, I gotta do it. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta do it, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
And you did it again, kind of in a different way, but I'm here. And you know something? I had a few other people in my ear that told me to do Pittsburgh Pro. And they're like, Ashley, you should do it. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to take everyone's advice, my coach's advice, and just go for it. It's scary. It's a big show, but you got to do the scary things. And this would be an epic title to get back. Like, so epic.
And the lineup, which you have seen, is stacked.
It's stacked. It is stacked. I would even say, man, this might even be more competitive than maybe close to being competitive as Arnold, at least. It's Pittsburgh, and it's, the good.
We've got Arnold champions here. We've got Amy defending her title.
Yeah.
We've got other competitors that have won other shows and have been, top 3 and top 5 in the Arnold and the Olympia too.
Yeah, it's legit. It's legit. Everyone's coming out for this one, so it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. So wait, I just want to see that target on your back because I know it's there.
Target. Oh, yeah, I do. I got to put my hair so no one sees it. But yeah, I'm sure it is. And that's the thing. You know what? When you've won before, the only downside is the burden of expectation. So now people expect you to play a certain way. And if you don't, it's kind of a disappointment, I guess. But that's the only disadvantage of being successful is the burden of expectation. But I tried to turn that pressure and stress into positive energy and just, shine on stage.
So how do you feel when people call you the GOAT?
I say I prefer cockroach, honestly. I'm flattered either way. But cockroach, I do feel is a little more fitting. And I'm not sure if I told you that, if...
You haven't, that's why I'm laughing. But you haven't told all of them.
So cockroach, they're always around. They don't really go away. And you hate to see them there, and they just kind of invade. And I find like I relate to that in a lot of ways. But I'm not sure if I told you that if I hit 50, I'm going to upgrade from a cockroach to a tardigrade. Do you know what a tardigrade is?
I do not.
It's a water bear. Who knows what a tardigrade is? You guys know? He knows what a tardigrade is. They're like one of the most indestructible organisms, and they're microscopic. And they're kind of cute, but that's only if I get 50.
So you're describing yourself or that thing?
Both. If I hit 50, we can change the roach to the tardigrade. And I would like that a lot.
All right, I'll have to look that up like the rest of you.
You guys are going to learn something today. If you don't know what a tardigrade is.
So if you get to 50, you're going to get a shirt that says that?
Oh, I'm sure my coach will.
Shirt.
I'm sure my coach will. He has something up his sleeve for that. Yeah, I'm sure he already.
He's good for that stuff.
He's good for that stuff. In fact, he challenges me because he told me one year, he's like, Ashley, if you win 3 times this year, I'll give you my car. And he freaking did. And I won way more than that. So I was like,
3, I would have hit you with 6.
Well, that was before I really started getting going. So, we'll see what 50.
That was like a warm up for you.
Yeah, that was a good season for me, but
I'd be like, Adam, what were you thinking, dude?
I don't know. But for 50, I'm sure he has something up his sleeve. So maybe a shirt.
Maybe he'll give you the deed to the building. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. Maybe a yacht, my own airplane.
But then you'd have to pay all the taxes and stuff too.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that.
See, Adam, I cleared it for you. You're good.
Exactly. We're good.
Yeah. All right. Is there anyone you want to give a big shout out to while you're here?
Yeah, of course. My coach, Adam Bonilla, TeamElitePhysiques.com. My amazing sponsor, High Tech Pharma. They're so supportive, and they allow me to travel and do, these shows and live my dream. Angel Competition Bikinis, Liquid Sun Rays. Trifecta. And you, of course, for having me and making time here in NPC in the IFBB Pro League, and your father and all the fans out there and supporters. You make this thing possible. So,
all right, so let's do a little promo while we're here. If you notice this jacket and Ashley's top, these are the new IFBB Pro League apparel that we're modeling. These are the samples right now.
And I can say they're very comfortable, very high quality material. And I do mean that. Really good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Yes.
All right. So J.M. Manion,
Ashley Kaltwasser.
signing out for NBCNewsOnline.com. We hope to see you at the Pittsburgh Pro or at the worst on the pay-per-view.
Bye.